right underneath the pipe vise. I'm going to show you why. But before I do, okay, I'm going to show you how the oiler works. All right? You can use as much oil as you want, okay, because the oil is right there, okay? Inside here is a bunch of little holes where the oil just drips right back in, goes into the bucket, okay? So you can use it as much as you want. And then all you do is just squeeze, and it just recycles right back up, okay? There's a little filter in there, and the oil just drips right back in and collects the shavings, okay? When you're done, you don't have to worry about this, but after the end of the semester, what we do, you just take this and just dump it and get rid of it, okay? So that's why I say you can use as much oil as you want, okay?
What kind of oil is that?
It's cutting oil.
Just
This is
cutting oil?
strictly, yeah, strictly cutting oil is what it is. Okay? All right, now. Okay, now, in here I have my cutter, my reamer, and my threader. Okay? So, for the lab test, there's two things you have to do. Cut and thread the pipe, and then we're going to give you a furnace like that over there, and all you're going to do is you did this once already. You're going to take the pipe apart at the union, off the gas valve, off the drip leg, take it apart, clean it, redope and paste it, put it back together. You guys did that once already. I'm not going to show you. You already know how to do that. The reason why I'm going to have you do it again is for reinforcement, so you get a little bit more practice. Okay, so there's two steps. This step and that step. I'm going to show you this step. So what I want you to do is I want you to grab a piece of pipe. Any piece of pipe you want. I don't care. All right? On the pipe vise, okay, you're going to take the pipe, put it inside the vise, close it up, okay. Once it locks, lock the pipe. Now I can't move the pipe, okay, I can't get it up. Keep the pipe sticking out, okay. Now, the first thing you're going to do is, you're going to cut the end off, just for practice. So we're going to cut the threads off, and then you're going to rethread it, okay? By doing that, this is what you're going to do. Take your cutter, okay? Pipe is going to fit in between the two wheels and the cutting wheel, like I showed you, right? Once it fits between the two wheels, tighten it down. Once it gets snug, stop, all right? Now, the rollers are going to spin with the cutting wheel. This is how you're supposed to do this to make the wheel last. All right? You're going to go around one full turn, quarter of a turn on the handle. One full turn, quarter of a turn. No more than a quarter of a turn, because you'll damage the wheel, and if you put more pressure on it, it's harder for you to work. All right? Did my quarter of a turn, full turn, quarter of a turn.
No need to put oil?
Not yet. Full turn. Okay? See how it's cutting the ridge in it? Sweet. There you go. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do here is take the reamer. Alright? I'm going to ream out any shavings inside there. Okay? You're going to have some. It's going to be very sharp. Very sharp. You can cut your finger. Alright, so be careful. Alright? Now, what you can do is you want to go the opposite way.
Does it really matter?
Well, it's best to go this way like that. Okay? Now, what I did was I took this and I just twist it like so. Okay? Yeah, exactly. And it's falling out there. Okay? But what you should do is use this after you thread it. Okay? So now, I'm going to show you how the threader works. Okay? Here's our threader. Alright? If you need to change the dies, which you don't, we're going to be using 1/2-inch pipe only. It says on the die, 1/2 inch.
Okay.
If you needed to change the die, what you would do is pull this back, and it pops right out. Then you put in different die in for different size pipe. Okay?
What size is this?
1/2 inch.
1/2 inch.
Okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to cut the pipe, or thread the pipe, I'm sorry. Okay? Now, what I'm doing is I'm pushing with the palm of my hand onto the pipe until it grips, until the teeth grabs on it. Okay? Okay. Now, what I prefer to do is I want to push down on it. It's easier. You can pull up, I don't care. But I'm changing the direction of it, okay? Pushing on the pipe, okay? Now, if you notice, my bucket is also underneath the pipe, okay? Once it starts to grab like it is now, start oiling it, okay? When I oil it, I'm gonna have the bucket underneath to capture the oil and the fittings, okay? We used to have a bicycle hook here to hold us on. It was nice. Go a couple times. When it starts getting hard, just oil it. Okay? Now you see why you want to get some nasty gloves.
Yeah.
All right?
I can hear it.
And then I'll show you when to stop. Now, if you notice, I have the pipe sticking further out. If I had the pipe here, I might bash my knuckles on the bench. Like I said, you can't use enough oil. You can use as much as you want. Plus, it also washes away the shavings too. What I'm doing is I'm pushing down on it and pushing with my other arm, the palm of my hand, onto the pipe. Okay, now, every semester somebody always asks me, how do you know when to stop? When you want to stop is when the teeth are at the very end of the pipe, right there. Okay?
Okay.
So we're good. Okay, now, we're almost done. Now we're going to take the threader off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse it. Pull this back, turn it around. Now I'm going to pull the thing off. If it gets hung up, coming off, oil it. It's going to get to a point where it's going to be spin it by hand. If it's loose. So you're unscrewing it is what you're doing. And you see those pieces of pipe flying around? I'll show you something like that. Okay. Sweet. Now, take my reamer, get out any sharp shavings that could be inside there. It's still gonna be a little bit sharp, but you're okay. Now, before you guys go home after doing this lab test, please check the bottom of your boots or shoes. Those pieces of metal could get stuck in there. You could bring those home. Yeah, I was just gonna say, when you get in the house, okay, and it gets maybe stuck to the carpet or rug as you walk into the house, somebody goes to step on bare feet, whoa, they're gonna light up. Okay? So please check your shoes before you leave. Okay? Now, after I did this, okay, if you look, the pipe is now tapered.
Yeah.
Okay? It's now skinnier because of the threads. Because of the threader actually ate away some of the pipe to make threads. That's what it's supposed to do. That's why they call it tapered. Okay? Now, once you're done with that, grab yourself a fitting, call the instructor over, check your work. It should spin on freely. Yeah, I'm almost done with this guy. So give me like 30 seconds to be out of here. Okay? That's it.